Climate change concerns could be linked to national security.
Retired Navy Admiral David Titley spoke with TV6's Houghton Hancock Bureau reporter Mariah Powell about how those two are linked.
That, to me, is what climate change is about: people, water, and change.
A retired U.S. Navy Rear Admiral shares a different perspective on climate change. David Titley explains at Michigan Tech today how climate change impacts national security.
I like talking to places well outside of Washington, well away from the coasts, because they may have only really heard how climate is like an environmental issue, or it's about polar bears, or it's ecological.
Shrinking Arctic ice could change shipping lanes that fall under U.S. Navy protection in the next 20 years.
I'm actually seeing that many of the Republican congressmen in the House are giving climate, at least as it pertains to security, a second look.
Rising sea levels threaten some of our largest defense bases. The naval base in Norfolk, Virginia could see a 5 to 7 foot rise by the end of the century.
How do we make sure our forces are ready all the way from the Arctic to the tropics and everything in between for a changing environment? How are we going to protect our critical bases and our critical training infrastructure?
Titley hopes discussing these issues will bring a new understanding of climate change to the UP.
This is not really about polar bears. It's about you and me. It's about our families. It's about our children. And it's about our communities. And that means our communities here in the UP of Michigan.
Titley will also screen environmental film The Age of Consequence at 7 tonight in Fisher Hall 135 at Michigan Tech. The film will be followed by discussion with the audience. I'm Mariah Powell, TV6 News, Houghton.